downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Malik Smith, the next to hit. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone, finally got a pitch in the zone, and drilled it for a hit. Sometimes it's better to swing than to take.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the plate, but what umpire doesn't?
And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the second hitter hit the ball almost as hard as the first guy. So that's back-to-back hard contact for base hits. It looks like they came to swing it in this one.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Three 3-0. Here it is. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So striding in, Brad Miller. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a second run is across.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Steven Souza is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that misses. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marco Estrada, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Gene Segura standing in. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Chopped weakly to the left. Therefore it is Ibar. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's currently tied for 2nd place on the team in home runs. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now batting, Josh Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. Here's Eric Ibar now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here's Chris Johnson now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he lays off again. Ball three.
Ball three to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Full count. Here it comes. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Ready for another chance? Malik Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Perez into shallow center. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1. On the ground to the right side, reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa, but they're on top 2-0. At the plate, Jose Abreu. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Jose Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. On deck, Carlos Santana. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Carlos Santana now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic.
And
I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Runners on first with 1 down. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, they tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. And he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
From the belt, the pitch, and this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball here is hit softly to the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Corey Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, here they go again. A single start the third inning. Now, they've already got a few runs on the board. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Stay aggressive, keep attacking, and here they are with the leadoff guy in the third.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brad Miller. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 on its way. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're up 2-0. Into the box now, Hernan Perez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Souza is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Digging in, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Josh Donaldson will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1, and that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Sent on the ground out to second. Miller's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Steven Souza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Johnson.
Ready now, Chris Johnson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that's in there for strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a line drive, foul. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 45.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. The pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. He couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Too low, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Ready on 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of cold streak, even talking about maybe having to sit him down. His average had dropped below 200. That's a big knock and a confidence builder.
In now, Stephen Vogt, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready with the 3-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Stepping up now, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. In there, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. Dickerson is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in, Hernan Perez. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball in there for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And this is fouled at the plate. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Ready for another shot now, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. At third, Longoria scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
In there, 2-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. Liam Hendricks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Digging in and looking for more, Steven Souza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
1-1.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Ready once again, Eric Ibar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he got him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Out of play. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 2-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire, man, it's tough to cover them all.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1. One out, nobody on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2 and 2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Hit hard back up the middle. Ibar has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Striding in once again, Malik Smith. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Smith.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly to second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and they will get him at third, as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away, and that's a tough pill to swallow. One gone. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44, Jake Diekman.
In is the third baseman Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Evan Longoria.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And the pitch. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Into the box now, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His past history with Jake Diekman, he's 1 for 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. In for a strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Segura for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Steven Souza as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-0 count and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Miller gloves it. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Gene Segura standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Segura turns and goes to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Carlos Estevez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Carlos Estevez.
Adam Jones will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Josh Donaldson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a flare out to left center. Ibar into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Smith is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Brett Cecil enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Eric Ibar now. Past history with Brett Cecil, 3 for 15.
Ibar.
Hit in the air to left field. Chu is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Chris Johnson.
Here's Chris Johnson now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Segura onto the grass. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura will put this one away, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they're on top 2-0. Alex Colomé comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 37, Alex Colomé.
So striding in, Jose Abreu. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Johnson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground and roaming over his eye bar, but he won't get there. A base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Stepping up now, Jose Bautista, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
One out and a runner on second base. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. In the past against Alex Colomé, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Marco Estrada earned his 9th win of the year. Alex Colomé wraps it up for the save, his 34th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.